All right. We're gonna, I'm just gonna, basically what I do is I do these videos, then I watch them. I think this cat likes to ride on horses. It is friendly. It's like, you're gonna pet me. If you don't pet me, this cat, one of these cats around here likes to ride on horses. Chick! She's, come here. Come on. Come over here. Get in the camera. We're doing a video. You're going to be a movie star. We got to get you on camera. So basically, I just do these videos and then I watch them, and then I can like tell myself what I'm doing wrong, which is a lot. I don't like to use a line on my horse unless I need to tune something up, because it's harder, and I like to do things the hard way so I can get better. Taking her blanket off her, see if she'll stand here. You get in a spot, I'm not saying to do what I do, because if you get the wrong thing undone at the wrong time and she takes off and starts bucking, you're gonna wreck your blanket and all that stuff. So, it's my second day working with her, and I grained her and got my stuff set up, and then I pretty much just gonna see what I do. I'm doing a start to finish video. Not start to finish, but basically, I got her out of the pasture, brought her in here, gave her some grain, got the stuff out I needed to get out, and I like to get her to a spot where it's like I don't need a rope to hold on to her, because I just don't like dealing with the rope. It gets on the ground, it gets all dirty, then you hold on to it and it gets your hands all dirty. I just don't like using a rope. But I'd like to just do this without having to hold on to her. So I'm just talking, just so you guys have, I probably should just play music when I'm doing this. It'd be a lot more enjoyable. But so I like to brush her out, and that just gets her, they like to look pretty. Horses like to be pretty. They like to be cleaned up. They like to show off. They're just like, there's a lot of similarities with horses and people. They like to look pretty. They like to show off. They like you to love them. And so this is just basically what sometimes I won't brush her every day, but it does whatever it does, she just learns to stand there while I'm doing something. And I try to be doing something that she likes. She likes to get pretty. Horses like it. They love. But, so that's basically, and then what I do is, when I'm watching the videos, I'm like, oh, I missed that timing, or I basically really can get a lot better by watching. And just one day yesterday working with her, and you can see how, like, I don't know if it wasn't this good yesterday, but it don't take much to get her good. Well, because I've been, she's a 2-year-old year. People would say that she's behind. I would not. I'd say she's right on time, because the big So the big thing people do, well, let me start over on that because that wasn't even, so one of the biggest things people debate is how old a horse should be to start them. Well, I don't really think that's relevant to how can the horse physically carry the weight of a saddle, which ain't a lot. You could probably do that at 6 months, really. You get a little kid saddle. You could probably get them saddling and get them ready, right? I mean, 6 months old. I say start them the day they're born. The main thing I want to do is not be able to get, I'm just trying to stay alive. So just come out here, see if I can pick her feet up, which I already know I can, but it just, just doing stuff with her, being around her. And so back to when you should start a horse. Whenever you want to, and now that she knows what I'm doing, that leg came up a lot easier. She was a little bit, that was kind of, I don't know. There, that was a lot more relaxed. Timing and feel. That's why you can't explain horse stuff, because it's all about feel and timing. And the best horse training, I think, is when you're loving them and they're having fun. So when I got on her, so call it a year ago, whatever, splitting hairs. When I got on her, I felt like it was a little bit hard for her to carry my weight. I was a little bit too heavy for her. So I wasn't really too concerned about riding her. Could not do none of this stuff that I'm, anybody that started a horse knows everything that I've done so far, you can't do. And this horse, there's a little spot right there. Did you see her flinch? So that's what I'm looking for. Basically, I'm doing stuff with her and I'm looking for anything that will bother her. When I touched her right here, she flinched. That could have just been because she didn't expect me to do it. Nothing. But she's smiling a little bit. I'm going to try and get her happier. That's a struggle I have because you got to discipline them with love. And, but I'm basically looking for anything that will bother her. Because the desensitizing, I'll tell you this, with this horse, it's a lot more important than the sensitizing. For me, because I'm trying to stay alive. Your skill level will determine how much you need to do. I mean, if you can ride and you're young and it don't matter if they get a little bit happy, and you can stay on them, hey man, skip all the groundwork. Just jump on and go. I probably wouldn't do groundwork as much as I do if I was 20 or 30. So right there, she had a little bit of spot. And I probably wouldn't do all this stuff if I was in my 20s and 30s. I'd probably get her taking the saddle and whatnot and, making sure she wasn't going to come unglued. Because once a horse reacts, once they get into the reactive mind, you're doing nothing, okay? At all. Zero training, zero thought, zero. You have to get them out of the reactive mind. And what happens with this horse, because she's way too much horse for me. She's way too much horse for somebody without experience. I can tell you that. There's horses that are born, you don't need to know nothing. They're just good. And this horse, I need to know everything. And I think you need to be kind of young and athletic to ride her, because if something was to happen, she's going to get you off. And I like to walk on the ground, not land on it. But so I don't feel like she's behind on getting her rode, because she was not really that strong a year ago. And I just felt like she was struggling to keep me on her. So see her head pop up right there? She's done. She's done being trained on. Oh, the cat. See, that's the kind of stuff where it's like, okay, why did she do all that? Was it the flag? Well, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes doing the flag. It was the cat over there. She wanted to go say hi to the cat. So we're going to get her back, which is super easy to do. And one of the other things, too, that I know, so a trainer showing somebody how to do something, and this helped me a lot, is trainer will show somebody how to do something, and then they'll try to do it like the trainer, and you can't. You're not that good. I'm just saying, me. I have to, my timing is, I need to wait for a minute and let the horse do this right here. Like I need somebody that's, better with horses could have got this done, a lot quicker. And I'm not trying to be fast. And so I feel like whatever weight the rider is, if you got somebody light, I mean, a kid could start this horse, no. I would never get this horse started with a kid on it to start her sooner because of weight, because of her athletic ability. And come on, I'm asking you to do something. I got her too desensitized. Hey, we're staying here. See, and this is where the rope comes in, where it's like, I thought I had get over here. So, the weight of the rider, feeling, bring her back in here and get her tightened back up. I'm not trying to send her out yet, but I think the weight of the rider, so this side is not as good as the other side. And I noticed that I'm going to probably put a string on her in a minute if she don't. But this side, her right side, which I think, you're always haltering them from the left side. You saddle them from the left side. You get on and off the left side. So it does seem to be consistently better on the left side. So that's why what's happening here is, see, I'll bring her up here and I'll go to the left, and then you'll see, we'll see. I don't think she'll take off. I think she'll stay with me. She's trying to get away from the flag. So on the right side, she's trying to get away from the flag a lot more. And I can really get her going forward a little bit. That was a pretty nice side pass. Sorta. I've struggled with that a lot. I want her to, just because it looks cool, when I make the circle bigger, I want her to side pass out and then go on a bigger circle, but that's really hard to do without a line, and she just did it. I'm losing her. Hey! So, I'm going to put a line on her. She's not anywhere near the planet of freestyle lunging. So let's do that. Let's put a line on her. And get her to come get a line on. There. Okay. Now, I'll put the lead line on her and get her a little better on the freestyle lunging, where you don't have, well, I wanted to use that too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff. I'm just spending time with my horse on the videos. So what I was saying about watching the videos, one of the things I really need a lot of practice on is cues. Get her broke loose there. So I got this barrel sitting here so I know where the center of the camera is. Come on. And that way I can just stay in the camera better. And oh, the cues, watching the videos, I noticed. So I do, you know, most of it's body language. Well, all of it for me is pretty much body language except for the cluck and kiss and the whoa. Anything else is all body language on the ground. So we'll see where we're at with this. I had her going really good. But what I do is I'll cue her, like right now I'm going to cue her to go this way. Now, she did it immediately. And then right there I asked her to, so I know I'm doing this, so I'm just talking to you. Right there I clucked and asked her to go trot. She didn't do it. What I'll do, and this ain't good to do, me not making her, but what I'll do is I'll keep asking her without raising my energy and getting it done a little quicker. So I'm going to, and I noticed there was a nice side pass right there out into the bigger circle. I love it. I fixed that yesterday. I couldn't get it done. So what I need to do is, if I clock and ask her to trot, I need to immediately put some more pressure and get her to do it as fast as I can. So we're going to see. I think a lot of times you can kind of tell where they're at if you're looking, if they'll do it. But now she went into the lope. I just want her to trot. See, now that's what I need to do, is I need to ask her to trot, and I need to get her trotting as quickly as possible. But the first time I did it, I put too much pressure on her and she went into the lope. So we're going to try it again. Bring her down to a walk. And then we're going to send her back out. That was good. So that's one of the things I need to work on a lot with her transitions, walk, trot, lope transitions. This is right out of the field. See her throw her head there? She's not really, she needs to be relaxed in her mind and go into the lope. But she needs to just get some fresh off her. I probably need to do some change directions. Oh. There we go. Getting some juice. That was good. I got to work on Now, I'm just going to keep her loping without any, not going to ask her to do anything. Just, she needs to stay in that lope. And I need to be ready when she comes out of it to get that pressure on her. Right now, I don't care about her throwing her head or nothing. I'm just concerned about her staying loping until I ask her to quit. And then I had this dialed in pretty good to get 10 circles without doing nothing. So then, try not to get too greedy. We gotta build this back up slow. We gotta build her back up slow. So, that's what I'm working on, is cueing her to do something and have her kind of do it, not dink around. I want to push her out. Oh, I like that. I don't like the head throwing and stuff like that, and not being willingly guided, as they would say in the reining. Not willingly guided. Doing it, but with resistance. And so that's all I'm working on. I'm going to get her, so now I'm going to get her going into the lope, staying in the lope. Bring her down to the trot. Keep her going forward. That's the main thing. And then we're going to bring her down to the walk. And then we're just going to soften her mind back up. I'm going to send her out a little bit away from me. She tends to have a oval circle. Then we're going to trot her. So really, what I need to do here is just keep that walk-trot transition until I get that done, and then go into the lope. Hopefully, she makes you work. She don't really give you a whole lot. She makes you work for it. Like it ain't coming free with her. I'm gonna send her out a little bit. That was better. She didn't really throw her head. So I think we're gonna have this trot thing done here in a second. Bring her in, slow her down, get her mind back, keep her going forward. It's the main thing. It's the most important part of this, is to keep her going forward. Get her out away from me. Get her going forward. Get away from me. Keep her going. This is hard to do. Make the circle bigger. For me, I mean, lots of people could do this a lot better than me. So I want to get her out on the line like this. Then I want to ask her to go into the trot. Now I'm trying to do it as soft as I can without doing it 3 times. This is where I gotta not get greedy, and man, patience. Slow her down, get her softened up, get her real good right here. Keep the feet moving. There's a side pass. That was good. Okay. Side pass her out. That's good. There we go. Like that. That's getting good. Man, I struggled with that for a while. Now. I mean, she did it, but boy, a lot of resistance. Yeah, that's better. Oh, she likes to cuddle. I better give her some lovin's. This is the side that she's needs a lot more desensitizing on. See, she's getting worried. Yeah. Got a love on her. Oh, most important part, loving her. Good girl. That's all I'm doing. I'm just looking for her mind to get softened up. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just trying to back her up. She doesn't know what I want. There we go. Because I like to, my goal is for my feet not to move. So if I'm standing right here and I want to get on the other side of her, I don't want to walk around her. I want to move her where I want. It's just gives me something to do. So I can see I'm not doing very good, but I am on the other side of her. And, you know, obviously I wanted her to stop right here, but I didn't move. My feet are in the same spot. And I got on this side of her. And I just do little things like that that just makes it harder. You know, it's a lot harder to do changing sides with the horse if I don't move my feet. A little bit. Okay. I'm struggling right here. We gotta add some pressure. And we're gonna do the other side. There you go. Back her up, move her over, bring her back up to me. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I've never really done this before. That's why I'm on the video talking about things I need to practice. I never really, you know, you don't think about not moving your feet and, you know, talking about the cueing and not moving the feet, all that kind of stuff. And then giving her a break. Cut. And then I can look at this later and I'll be like, oh, I missed a spot.